Yep. To be honest, bro, let me just get straight into it, bro. What up? Next up, we got Pink Sauce Lady cutting web of flies. Let's get it. So, this Pink Sauce Lady, bro, I don't know nothing about it, bro. I just saw like 3 videos or 4 videos in a row talking about it. So I said, hey, I think it's a booming topic. Let's speak about it. Let's check what the lies that she be telling.
Started off with a TikTok self-proclaimed chef by the name of Chef P. Chef P blew up because she was eating all sorts of different fast foods with this like neon bright pink sauce drizzled all over it. So people were naturally like, what is this sauce? Why is it pink? And what does it taste like? So in true entrepreneurial spirit, she ran up a store and started selling the sauce. And in true entrepreneurial spirit, she took a couple shortcuts. Now there's plenty of things that we can criticize the pink sauce over, but the main things were the sauce's color and texture, because that seemed to change in pretty much every single video showcasing it. Then you had the lack of preservatives in the sauce with the combination of how she chose to ship the sauce. It seems like she just threw the sauce into a Ziploc bag, slapped a FedEx label onto it, and just sent it on its way into the hot Florida sun. Shipping a product with milk and eggs in it in the Florida heat with no preservatives sounds a whole lot like food poisoning by mail. And the internet, as you know, didn't hold back whatsoever. They went a little bit too far. They took it to the extreme of someone actually faked their passing and blamed it on the pink sauce. So thank you, internet, for taking it way too far yet again. But there is some truth to the pudding, because it seems like multiple people actually ended up in the hospital due to this. And at first, Chef P decided to completely ignore all criticism, which is fine if you're just simply making TikToks, but if you're shipping out a food product and people are complaining that they're getting sick from the product,
that's true. I mean, if you got like a company and then you like, and a lot of people like sign up to your company or start buying stuff from your company, and then people don't like your product, you have at least like to consult these people, like get against them and understand what's happening so that your product evolve more and doesn't like go down in stock.
Sent you need to respond, especially if your customers are receiving packages that look like this.
No, ma'am. Oh my god. Look at this!
Yeah, that is definitely a problem and should be addressed ASAP. And I guess to give her some credit, she did, but in the worst way possible. With the highlights being, why should she be worried about the FDA because she doesn't sell medical products?
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products.
And she cares about her customers' health because her son has a seafood allergy and she can't even go to Benihana's.
And we care about y'all health concerns. My son carries an EpiPen with him to school every single day. We can't even go to Benihana. We can't even cook seafood in my house.
This is exactly the entrepreneur I expected to come out of TikTok. She also deleted that whole hour-long video a couple days ago. But while that video was stupid, it looks like things got a lot worse. Now, I cannot confirm this, so I'm going to put a warning here. I covered this in my last video, and in my last video, I raised some speculation saying, something isn't right here. Did she fake all of this? Well, after watching the video, I don't know, maybe 100 times. Yeah, that's how little spare time I have. I think it might be fake. And a bunch of you guys raised a bunch of red flags in the comments of my last video, so I thought today, let's take a second look at it and let's question this a lot more. As I covered in my last video, it seems like the FDA showed up at her door. So let's watch this video together and ask a whole lot more questions than what we did last time.
Let's do this.
Anything, we haven't shipped out any packages since, we have became aware of this issue.
Right, okay, so first things first. FDA shows up to her door. Why is she filming this? I guess
so that why is she filming this? Yeah, so that if they accused her of anything that is not of what she did, she would have everything on camera. I don't know, it's just like for her personal reasons.
That alone isn't...
Not personal reasons, I mean like for her personal safety. if I could say.
Too bad, because we do have a lot of distrust in government entities here, so I can see why she would want to record this for her own records. But then my second question is, why would she want to post this? How would this help her? And then for my third question, okay, so the FDA is at your door, and let's say you're allegedly scared that they're going to pull some crazy stuff on you, so you want to record them, right, for everything they say. But before you start recording them, you take the time to scroll over to the sparkle filter on Instagram and film yourself with a filter on to capture the FDA and what they're saying to you. Now, I realize a lot of stuff humanity does not make.
If anybody that watched my last video, I spoke about the US being like a downgraded society, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro.
Sense. But this,
like, she's in trouble. Yeah, she opens up and she starts recording herself, and she then puts the filter. Like, that's the last thing that she will be considered about. Oh, let me put my filter on.
doesn't make sense. If anything, that is very dystopian.
We also let our customers know that we are working expeditiously to correct any issues that we, are facing right now today.
Look at the gloves.
For the pink sauce to be as successful as it needs to be, and also to, show the people that actually support the sauce that it is safe and we are taking the precautions.
Yeah, the video that I saw, the lady that got the pink ice block, I don't think that's safe.
And to make sure that they are not worried about their health concerns.
Again, just even watching this video right now, it just seems even more fake. Also, there's like nothing here that's even remotely reassuring that she's a responsible business owner here. This is an English class. You don't need to prove to the FDA that you know how to use big words. And looking into the FDA and how they do their
she knows how to use big words, but she doesn't understand and comprehend the fact that if you don't do a business correctly, you'll be damaging yourself before you'll be damaging other people.
visits, like she should have received a form right away. So here off of the FDA.gov website, it says the FDA may conduct an inspection on your operation for a variety of reasons, such as a routinely scheduled investigation,
I think we should explore a few solutions.
Grammarly's suggestions can
survey or in response to a reported problem. The investigator will present credentials and a notice of inspection, FDA Form 482, upon arriving at your plant. I didn't see this form nor hear anything about this form in this video she recorded of herself. Nor did she record him identifying himself either, which I'm assuming she would have, right? If she was trying to capture this for full transparency
So what are you saying,
purposes. I haven't worked at the FDA, nor have I worked a job where I had to deal with the FDA. So I'm purely speculating here. I don't know how the FDA really works, but something's not right here. If any of you guys
some sounds very sketchy.
have, please enlighten me in the comments down below. But to my knowledge, the FDA wouldn't just pop by like this guy. They would send letters for the things they're talking about here. Like, I'm assuming if this is an actual guy from the FDA, he would be showing her that Form 482 saying, hey, I'm about to inspect your premises.
Maybe she took it at the beginning of the video. I mean, maybe she took it before she started recording herself, and then
And then another red flag with all this is the sauce has been out for like 6 weeks. Since when has the government gotten anything done in 6 weeks? It takes 6 months to just get approved by them, to my knowledge. Like, come on, it's a
good point.
Government branch. They get paid to waste time. To my knowledge, they have zero incentives to get stuff done quickly. Some of the FDA employees probably heard about,
and I can really understand that, especially in the like setting off important stuff like bank stuff, internet stuff, housing stuff, all rent stuff, all of that, bro. It takes so long to be done that it's not even like you feel like okay, they personally want to waste my time. Swear to God.
About the whole pink sauce drama, and they talked about it at the water cooler, but they probably were like, well.
Last time I posted the video, and the way they like, for example, say they close at 4 and you come at 3:40 maybe or 3:50, and you have like some important stuff to give or to receive. Sorry, we're closing now. Maybe you come next week. Just that easy. They'll just throw you away that easy, as if like you got a lot of others and that's the only thing that you could have, like, for example, say you have to rent a building from someone and you have to take like a paper that is signed by that person to give it to the what do you name that building that, you know what I'm saying. So you get there, and then if you show them, like, you say, hey, sorry, I've been late for, like, you're not even late, they're supposed to be closing at 4, you get there at 3:50 maybe. Oh, sorry, we're closing and we're open next week. And you got no other thing that you could do, as if, like, go on the streets, do what you gotta do, bro. So yeah, the government, I really feel him on that point. The government really be wasting their time on some dumb shit.
Will ruin her life in like 3 months or something. This is all hyperbole, but this video just doesn't make sense.
And we fixed the packaging as well.
Okay. Well, on the business card has my email address. Any changes you make to your label before you spend money creating something that might not be accurate yet. If you have like a draft copy, you could send it, and then I can review
Approve
with you
it, right.
and approve and say, hey, you're good to go now.
Right.
And then at that time, we can also, well, next week, because we have a conference all for most of that first part of next week.
Okay.
After that, I'll be able to.
Or maybe they immediately contacted her because her product is incredibly horrible and disgusting. So they had to, like, figure out what is she sending out. Let's check her out.
Maybe to revisit and discuss with you, or call you to discuss it. I don't have contact information for you at all, though.
I will give it to you right now.
Perfect.
You got my card? Nah, I need to get him my personal number. So yeah, y'all see? Legitimate business.
Again, what about this makes you come across as a legitimate business? It's like she set this up for the internet so she could go, look guys, look, I'm complying, see? And I realized, yeah, these are some wild allegations. So again, this is all speculation. I don't know what's going on here, but this video doesn't feel right. And I realized if this is actually fake, I think that's falsely impersonating a federal officer. So you have that whole thing going on as well. So would she really want to dig herself deeper into the hole that she's currently in? I'd hope not.
It's okay. He's gonna help me. Yeah. Thank y'all. Y'all got me help from the FDA. I love hate because God blesses his children who have pure hearts.
Hey, shut up. You know you're giving some sick stuff. You know you're giving some product that makes people sick. Shut up.
Thank you so much. And so I'll just email you and we'll just stay in contact through email or text or...
Can't do text.
Oh, you can't do text, only call.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I get your email, you got my email on there. If I have something prior to then that I could relate.
Okay, so if I pause the video at the end here, where she briefly shows the dude, it looks like he's wearing a Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services badge. Yes, I totally looked that up. That's the closest badge to what it looked like he was wearing. So he could be from them, but I don't know if they have anything to do with sauces. But I did have some interesting comments from my last video that I wanted to read here. In all seriousness, that was not a real FDA agent. I know because I've actually dealt with the FDA when I worked part-time at a company who was manufacturing barbecue sauce originating from a successful food truck company. The FDA agents do not show up at your door. They send you a letter in the mail first, and then they need to comply with your license agreement as well as filling out several weeks worth of paperwork. If the FDA were to show up at your door, that means that you would have failed to contact them, that they had not heard from you about the said paperwork and licensing agreements, that you had needed to order to ship out the sauces as well as needing permits to do so. Also, when they do show up at your house at that point, they're not conversating with you. They tell you why they're there and what they're there to do, and that if you don't comply, you're in direct violation of the FDA and therefore are possibly liable for a massive fine, up to jail time in federal prison. I feel like that statement...
Yeah, that statement sounds legit. That sounds like what an FDA is supposed to be sounding like.
Statement also co-signs the fact that I don't think there's been enough time for her to actually have the FDA at her door yet. But I also want to believe her because why would she dig herself a hole this deep? I also got another comment that straight up said, as a person that works for the FDA, that is fake. I'm not showing that person's name because I don't know if that's a comment they can get in trouble for in work, and I don't want to be the reason that someone gets in trouble with their job, and I don't even know if you can actually get in trouble for a comment like that. I'm gonna be real here and say the only real job I've ever had is being a janitor, and they really did not care what I said on social media there. Then we have a guy who works at FedEx who commented and said, "Ayo, I didn't know they literally sent it in a Ziploc bag with a label on it. That's a UPS or FedEx label too. That means me and my homies threw that in the back of a 120-degree degree trailer. Bruh. Hold on. The FDA just doesn't show up to your door like that, and how is she ready for it? Good points. I don't know. She was also interviewed on Fox 26 Houston, where she had this to say about her FDA encounter.
Have you been contacted by the FDA?
Yes, I am corresponding with the FDA. They're doing everything that they have to do to assist me to make sure that these errors don't happen again.
So is she talking about the guy who allegedly showed...
But what if the FDA like just straight up comes out and say, hey, we didn't send nobody to you. You've been straight up lying this whole time. And then they just take all of her lies and then they take her to court and then she will be having like double trouble.
If you guys haven't been paying attention to the pink sauce saga, you are missing out on one bizarre story. The whole thing started off with a TikTok self-proclaimed chef by the name of Chef P. Chef P blew up because she was eating all sorts of different fast foods with this like neon bright pink sauce drizzled all over it. So people were naturally like, what is this sauce? Why is it pink? And what does it taste like? So in true entrepreneurial...
Bro, did I reset the video?
Why they're there and what they're there to do, and that they literally sent it in a Ziploc bag with a label on it. That's a UPS or FedEx label too. That means me and my homies threw that in the back of a 120 degree trailer.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Are you talking about the guy who allegedly showed up, or the letters that she received from the...
Yeah, but I think this is the end of the video. So yeah, man, now I know why this girl has been popping in my feed. Yeah, she's scammers. She one of them scammers that only want money. The fast way, as this dude said in the beginning of the video. If you watch this video till now, if I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really tired, bro. I'm really sleepy. If you reach this point in the video, even if you're one dude that watched the video, I hope y'all enjoy your week.